Air signs, welcome back, guys. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be that erotic energy reading for the last week in September. So thank you so much, air signs, for stopping by. You know, all the likes, all the positive comments. Y'all know I appreciate it. This is a general reading, air signs, so it's definitely not going to resonate with all the air signs that's watching the video. So if you don't get a message, air sign, you definitely know what to do, okay? So I'm going to shuffle one more time. We're going to get started, air signs, and see where this energy is at in this last week. All right, air signs, let's get started. Remember, air signs, that the first card is going to be your ego, your personality. So let's see where your ego's at, where your personality at in this last week in September. You got the Four of Water, so I think right now, air signs, mentally, you like, I got this. We got some strong egos in this last week, air signs. Personalities wise, you like, I don't need no help. I got this. You very independent, and your mind is very strong, and I feel like it's made up in a situation. You like, I don't need nobody's help. I don't need nobody. I got this. Mentally, your ego is on point, and I feel like you're not looking for no help in this fourth week from nobody with the Four of Water here. You know, she got her hand on her hip. She got that bucket. There look like people trying to come and help you or assist you with this, air signs, but you don't need it. Mentally, ego-wise, you're like, nope, I don't need your help. I got it. I got it under control. So I do feel like some of my air signs feel like they mentally on top of the top right now. Their ego got this. You're going to take care of that. All right, air signs? Where your mind at, though? Memory. I'm sorry. Where's your memory? This could be a past memory, air signs, or this could be your what you're thinking about in your memory right now. But I feel like your memory is thinking about moving forward with the Chariot. You like, or maybe you thought about a past time when you was very independent and you had to move forward in a situation. But I feel like regardless, memory is, I'm moving forward. I don't think you're going to stand still for too long, or you're not going, you got this. Like I said, you got this under control. And your mind feel like memory-wise, you moving forward with the Chariot. Chariot is forward movement. You're going to continue to get this film started. You about to keep moving with this, all right? And that's where your memory is at right now, moving forward, okay? But where is your mind at? Now we on your mind, the mental inclinations. Where do you think you really going to go with this situation? Where you going with this, air signs? I think you're going with it with the Emperor. You know what? You got this. You very strong, air signs. I feel like there's some air signs here like, you know what? I know where I stand in this situation. I know my wisdom, my knowledge, my strength, and my power will help me get through this. And I feel like you know that. And that's where your mind is at. You feel like the Emperor. You independent, very strong. You don't need no help, and you're moving forward. And that's what some of my air signs is going through. Like I said, not all the air signs is going to relate to this. Just for the ones who feel like they at this place right now, okay? And that's where with the Emperor here, that's what I feel like. You know, people still gonna bow down to you. You're not gonna stop being who you are with your strength. You're going to continue to be you. You're going to continue to be the Emperor, and people going to continue to come to you for some type of advice, or they're going to want to help, but you got this. As the Emperor, you're not going to need this help or advice. That's how some of my air signs is going through this, okay? What's your mood? What's your mood like in this last week? Mood-wise, I feel like you got the Ten of Water in reverse. So I feel like mood-wise, you know what? You coming out of this place. If this was in the upright, guys, I would say you coming out into a better place. But I feel like for some of my air signs, mood-wise, this may be because you so strong, you so independent, you don't need no help. This could be making you grouchy. That's just the feeling I got. Mood-wise, you getting to the point where you mean. You mean, air sign. That's just how I feel. Point blank, period. When you start getting too strong, mood-wise, you got an attitude. And you're a bit mean about the situation. And maybe people starting to say, like, she getting mean. Or this person is mean. And that's how I feel. Because you coming out of a place where you was maybe at a low point, but you also at a high point. But I think it's making you feel like you don't need nobody else. And that could be like almost like mentally making you a little mean. Because sometimes you don't want to let nobody in. We could get a little mean sometimes. And like I said, it's not happening to all the air signs. This is just the ones that's feeling me on this. And I think it's making you a little mean. Around the people, your mood is mean. It's a little mean. you know? And people might be seeing this a little bit too, air signs. They could see that you not the same a little bit. Like maybe something changed. Like you're just a little more angrier. You know, I don't know. Being too strong is making you feel like you don't need nobody, no assistance and no help. What's on your heart though is, what's on your heart is the Knight of Fire. So I feel like you're going to take action to get it done. Like, and you don't care about, you almost don't care what anybody say. You moving in the direction that's best for you, air signs. And that's how I feel here with the Knight of Fire. I feel like you move fast, you take action, and you don't care, almost like what you say. You don't care how it's going to affect other people. And that's why I feel like you a little bit mean. That's why I feel like people seeing this for some reason. Because with the Knight of Fire, Knights move so fast that sometimes they don't think about the rest of the day. They don't think about, you don't think about how your actions is going to affect the people around you. Yes, you independent, and yes, you strong, but sometimes people want to help just to be helping, air signs, but you're not letting nobody help you. You like, I got this. I'm moving forward with the Knight of Fire. And that's the mood you in. Like, you don't need nobody help. You gonna go and you going quick. You going quick with it. And you're not thinking about nothing or nobody behind you. And that's the energy I got here, okay, mood-wise. What's your health looking like, air signs, in this last week? I think your health is at, you got the Knight of Fire and the King of Fire. So your health, you taking action on that too. Listen, this is for some strong air signs right here. I feel like, you know what? When it comes to your health, you'll knock that out too. Like if I got to go to the doctor, I'm doing that. Like I said, not all air signs are on this, just as for the ones that's going through this. But I think there's some air signs here who like, I'm not even playing with my health. If my health standing in the way, I'm taking care of that too. Like you're not letting nobody help you. You're not letting nobody get in the way of what you're going through right now. And I feel like, and if your health try to come into the picture, you gonna knock that out too. Like you at a very strong mental place right now, air signs, whoever are going through this, okay? With the King of Fire here. And that means health-wise, you're going to take care of that. You taking action. You'll take action on your health too. If it's going to stop you from moving forward and doing what you need to do, then I feel like you're going to go take care of that too. Nothing is going to stop you right now from this way that you going, air signs, from this direction that you going. Nothing is going to stop you. Not even your health, okay? How's society looking at this? How society see this, air signs, in this last week? Society see the Fool in reverse. So society see that you, if I seen this in the upright, I would say that society see that you don't care. But I do feel like society see that you kind of like, you may be lying a little bit here. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I feel like society see that you're going to do what you got to do to get where you need to go. And even if you got to lie to do it, that's the feeling I got. Like, because if this was in the upright, guys, I would say that you taking that step forward. You really don't care what nobody got to say. But I feel like you're lying to yourself a little bit too, and maybe to some other people here to get to where you need to be, or to get to where you need to go. Like to try to get in this direction, society see that, you know what, if you gotta lie to get there, you will. And that's the energy that I'm getting. You know, you taking steps forward like the Fool, you're gonna go no matter what. But in going in that route, you know what, if you gotta lie to do it, you will. Like there's a forward movement. You very strong. This is for that particular air sign that just don't care. They're going in that direction, whether they have to lie, because with this particular card, you see, this is Pinocchio's nose growing bigger and bigger. All right. And I feel like in the reverse, I feel like, you know what, if that's what it took for you to get there, then that's what you're going to do. You know, the Fool is going to step forward regardless. He's going to make a move. But if he was in the upright, I would say you might have did it on a little better way. You might have just took that chance. You packed your bag and you left. But I feel like you did that, but you also did that not concerned with anything or anybody. Like, oh, well, if I had to lie to do it, I lied. Yep, but guess what? I got to where I wanted to be. And that's the feeling I'm getting from some of my air signs here, okay? And that's what society see. Society may see that you are lying, that you are hurting people to get where you need to be, okay? How's this energy going to end out for this last week? This last week is going to end out with the King of Earth. So I feel like it's going to end out grounded regardless. You know, if you had to do, you had to do what you had to do to get you where you needed to be. And so the energy is going to be grounded. Like it's going to end out in your favor. And that's how I feel. Regardless if you had to lie, if you had to almost cheat or steal to get there, I feel like, but in the end, it got you where you wanted to be. Grounded in a better place mentally with the King of Earth here. And I feel like this got you to where you wanted to be in the end. Okay? All you had to do to move forward got you to where you at right now. I'm going to drop the card. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Yep, I grounded it, didn't I? I grounded it right to the ground. And that's where you at. You grounded in your energy here. All right. Spiritual tendencies. What we looking like spiritually? Earth signs. I got the priestess in reverse. So I think you're not even spiritually, you're not showing nobody nothing. I don't know if people trying to see why you acting the way you acting or why you doing what you doing, but I don't think, because if this was an upright, I'd be like, okay, you know, you the priestess, so you kind of showing people a little bit of yourself. You showing them what you want them to see, but I don't think you showing them nothing. Spiritually, you're not showing nobody nothing. They be like, is she going to church? Is she all right mentally? But you're not going to let them know. You're just going to do what you need to do. You're not showing nobody nothing. You're not going to give them any pictures of what's going on in your head. You got this. Very independent here, air sign. You don't need to show nobody nothing or none of your spiritual tendencies. You know where you at mentally and spiritually. And I feel like, and you're not showing nobody anything. You got almost like you already know who you are and where you at. Okay, air signs. How's work gonna look like in this last week in September? You got this. You got this at work, air sign, because you got the magician. So I think, like I said, you already know you could fix this situation regardless. So work is going to get fixed because you got all the tools to fix it with the magician. You know, the magician is It's in the upright. So you already know. I know what I need to do. You very strong, independent. You know what you need to do. You know how to fix it. You know how to get to where you need to be. You don't need nobody telling you nothing, air signs. And you don't need to show nobody no other side of you because you know exactly where you at. All right? Very independent. What do you hope for in this last week, air signs? I think you hope that with the 2 of water in reverse, you hope that people don't try to come in and help you. You so independent, you don't want nobody holding you through this. You don't need nobody else. You feel like you don't need, you hope nobody try to come in. No exes, nobody new, because you at a very strong mental place. So you hoping that nobody try to come and help you. You don't want no help. You don't want nobody to carry you or put their arm around you to show you that it's going to be okay. You don't need that. And you don't want it. Because I feel like for this air sign, I feel like by doing that, that's going to bring you down emotionally. And you're not trying to go there with your emotions. You're not trying to go there. You right now, emotionally, you at this strong place. You don't need nobody giving you no pity. You don't need no empathy, no pity. You don't need no help. All right? And that's what you hope, that people just leave you alone and let you do what you need to do. Okay, air signs? What's going to be difficult, though, in this last week, air sign? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for you not to get this help. I just feel like somebody's still going to try to come through. Because if this the 9 of fire in the reverse. So if it was in the upright, I'd be like, you know what? You step in the room, air signs. People see that you turn heads. Right now, it's going to be difficult. There's still people that want to come and kind of help you or see you through this. And they want to see, but you're not going, it's going to be difficult. You don't want them to do that. You don't want no help. You don't want people turning heads when you step in the room. I almost feel like you just want to do you and do how you do it, air signs. You don't want nobody even saying nothing to you in a sense. You don't want nobody saying nothing to you. I don't know what you're going through, air sign, but it's like, you're not turning no heads. You're not trying to turn heads. You don't care what people say. Because like I said, if this was in the upright, I'd be like, okay, go ahead, air sign. You turning heads when you step in the room. You step in, people see that. But I feel like in the reverse, you're not trying to turn no heads. You don't care about who head turn when you step in the room because you already know mentally where you at, where your strength is, where you at. You don't need no help. You don't need nobody coming through. You at a very strong, independent place right now. And maybe you have to be this person. Air signs, you got to be this person to get through this week, to get through this month. This is the person you at now for whatever you've been through. It's like, this is all you, air signs, emotionally, physically, spiritually. This is all you in this last week. So I do hope this resonated with some of my air signs that's watching the video, guys. I'm going to see you guys next week. All right, bye, guys.